So, as you all know, the current developer and publisher of NASCAR games, Motorsport games, plus a lot of other titles like IndyCar, has recently been found out to have been planning an NFT scheme by scamming people and lying to their investors to invest in them so that they can put their NFT plan into effect. And if you want more details, I'd recommend going out and checking out Austin Alganowski's videos. The links will be in the description. But yeah, this is a really messed up and screwed up plan because Motorsport Games is not who we all thought they were. They don't actually care about their fans and making a good game for us all to enjoy. They want to implement these NFTs into their games and make money, which is a very scummy way to make money. NFTs should not even exist because they serve no purpose whatsoever. Like, why would you sell an NFT when people just screenshot it? I mean, it's just a dumb way to make money, and we should not stand for it. We must get NASCAR to take action and ditch Motorsport Games for a company who actually cares, like iRacing and Monster Games, who are currently working on games like World of Outlaws. Motorsport Games isn't here to make good games for the community. They are not. They are here to scam and lie to unknowing people who don't understand their true intentions. What Motorsport Games has done is extremely cheap and dirty, and it must not go any further. Their stock is currently looking in really bad shape. They're almost at $1.20 per share, which is very low. And I would really recommend not investing in them because why would you? They're just only going to continue to fall from here. And they've said that they don't have enough money to last them the whole year, so they're going to be going bankrupt, pretty soon. So, yeah, not a good idea to be investing in Motorsport Games. And if you have, I'd recommend going and investing somewhere elsewhere because Motorsport Games is not the company you should be investing in. And the reason why this is happening is because NASCAR 21 Ignition, their main game, failed horribly. I mean, it was so horrible that people returned it, they refunded it. Most people did not want to play it, and they really hate it. They don't like NASCAR 21 Ignition at all. I mean, it was that bad that it failed so horribly that it lost the company tons of money. And that's what happens when you don't have a good product out there and it fails. You're going to get people who aren't interested or aren't satisfied, and it's negative for your company. And NASCAR, they should be ashamed of what they let happen. They let this company who outright scammed them into signing a contract with them, which they already had a contract with them because they bought up Zone 4 Games and other companies, and their plan was to put this NFT scheme into effect. And they also want to add an ultimate team to their games, which should never be in any sports at all. I mean, it's just a cheap way to make big bucks. I mean, you wonder why like FIFA decided to ditch EA and most of Europe opts to ban it because it's just a really stupid way to make money. I mean, they're trying to get kids to spend real money just to, I don't know, get upgrades in the game or something. I mean, that's just dumb. I mean, Ultimate Team should like be illegal because, it's literally trying to prey on kids, get them to spend real money without them knowing. I mean, it's just dumb. And they're trying to manipulate people to spend real money so it can be for their own benefit, and it's just sick. I mean, we should not let this be happening to NASCAR at all. We should not let NASCAR games have NFTs, Ultimate Team, anything that would never suit a NASCAR game. And we need NASCAR to see this and terminate their contract, which I heard that they were, in the works of doing, as well as IndyCar. So that's good news because NASCAR needs to ditch this company. They're not who we all thought they were. They're not here to make good quality games for the racing community. They're here to scam and just make money off some stupid, awful schemes, and they don't care about their fans at all. They just care about this scam scheme that they've been having ambitions for since the very start, and this is what they came to do. So we must revolt because it may become too late, and the future of NASCAR gaming and other racing gaming may be ruined forever by Motorsport games. I mean, just think about it. Imagine what Ultimate Team would look like in racing games. Imagine what NFTs would look like in racing games. Like, they just don't mix at all. NASCAR should not be associated with NFTs. In fact, nothing should be associated with NFTs. They're just outright dumb, and they just don't serve any purpose. So, the future of NASCAR gaming, it depends on us. We must take a stand against Motorsport games. We must not let them do this. And so far, with the way things are going, it's working. I mean, we must all revolt against Motorsport games because we can't let people get tricked by the fake persona that they're trying to put on just so they can run the scam scheme that they've been wanting to do since the very start and formation of Motorsport games. I mean, this is just dumb. I mean, we must not let this happen. We must not let our games get taken over by developers who are running a scam company. And we all must come together to end it. So, because Motorsport games, they don't care about us at all. They don't want to make good games for us. They don't. They want to scam us. They want to prey on children. Make them spend real money on Ultimate Team. That this has been their plan for the entire formation of their company. This has been their plan all along, and this is their true intentions, and we must not stand for it. We must not let Motorsport games ruin, the future of NASCAR gaming. I mean, they almost did. People have been flocking to iRacing because NASCAR 21 was just that bad, and some have even just opted to keep on playing NASCAR Thunder 2004. I mean, it's that embarrassing that people just want to play old NASCAR games that are actually good. I mean, we haven't even had a good NASCAR game since like the 2000s when EA was making them, and then EA fell off a cliff. And since then, we've really not had a good NASCAR game. And Motorsport games, we all thought that maybe NASCAR 21 was going to be an improvement and a step in the right direction. But it ended up being a complete failure, and, people were upset, and understandably so. I mean, we all hyped up NASCAR 21 Ignition. They were like showing it, and we all thought it was so good. I mean, there was so much good things and details in it, but then when all the YouTubers started playing it for the first time, everything just all exploded. I mean, it was just that bad. And Motorsport games, this game essentially killed them. It's a game that almost essentially killed them because they're not going to be around any longer. They might as well, disappear off the face of the earth, because they're not going to survive after this year unless something drastic happens. But I don't think anything's going to happen. I mean, I don't know who would want to invest in this scammy company that, who wants to take money, lie to people and ruin the future of games. I mean, it's just dumb. I mean, hopefully NASCAR and other racing series who have contracts with Motorsport games, they end their contract with them, and we don't have to see Motorsport games ever again. And I hope that they all fall off the face of the earth and that Motorsport Games never tries to do any of this again. I mean, the whole company of Motorsport Games is just a complete scam. They're just not here to make what we want, and no one should be associated with them whatsoever, because Motorsport Games has really evil plans that we all should not be tolerating at all. I mean, this is essentially a threat to the future of racing games. I mean, you know, we can't have our racing games like this, so that's why I'm telling y'all that we need to stand together, and we need to revolt and take down Motorsport Games. And also, Live Fast, if you're also watching this, if anybody's watching this, please send this to Live Fast. Send all the videos about Motorsport Games, like from Austin Alganowski, and even the Iceberg. I'll leave his video in the link of the description. Send this to Live Fast. Let them know about this so that they can hopefully end your sponsorship with them, and so Motorsport Games can die further. And also, I need you guys to also pitch this out to Company Man, so we can make a video on why Motorsport Games is hated, and maybe even the rise and fall. That would be a great video, because Motorsport Games is likely going to die, within the end of this year. So, that's basically all I have for this video. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope you guys are convinced, and the real threats about Motorsport Games, because this is messed up. It really is. We should not let this happen to our NASCAR games. I mean, the future of NASCAR gaming is in danger, and we must do everything we can to protect it. Which hopefully NASCAR and other racing series listen, which I heard that they are. So hopefully they pull their contracts from Motorsport Games, and they get a real developer like iRacing and Monster Games who really care about the fans, because Motorsport Games is not. They don't care about us fans. So I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.